Check it out, everybody. Welcome to the Martial Arts of Sales. Today's topic is why should you learn the art of storytelling? Or there are 7 profitable reasons why every salesperson, entrepreneur, small business owners, telemarketer, and call centers should learn the art of storytelling. Before that, let's go to the introduction. Everybody, welcome to the Martial Arts of Sales. I'm actually outside in front of my building, and my office won't be ready till next week. But I want to welcome all of you to the Martial Arts of Sales. If you're watching this video on YouTube, hit the subscribe button below. If you like the video, do share with others and also share your comments. I have an incredible topic for you guys today. And please forgive it. It's a little windy out here, but I found a spot that's not as bad. So hopefully you could hear my voice and hear the message and take advantage of it. But this is for you salespeople, entrepreneurs, small business owners, telemarketers, and call centers. There are 7 profitable reasons why you should learn the art of storytelling. Okay? Now, some of you may not like telling stories. Some of you may get objections where people say, I don't want to hear a story. Well, let me tell you something. Your answer to that objection is very simple. Ask your customer or your potential customers if they go to the movies or watch movies at home, on their laptop, on their phone, on their computers, or on their iPads. Because the reason why people go to movies and watch movies is because they want to hear and see a good story. So let's dig into this. Welcome to the Martial Arts of Sales and being part of it. The number one thing that you must do, and one of the most important things and valuable things, is you take all of the facts. Number one is you take the facts, the figures, you take logic, you take emotions, you take the problems that the customers have, your solutions, and you put them in a story format. That's just the bottom line. Everything is a story. The minute you're speaking, you're telling a story. That's what sales is. Sales is storytelling. So think about that. That leads to number 2. Number 2 is what I call the opening, the body, and the close. Every movie goes on that premise. The opening, the body, and they call it the climax. It's the straight line method. When you learn how to use that and you learn the art of storytelling, you're going to be able to tell better stories, be more successful at closing and converting leads into sales. That's what number 2 is. It's the opening, the body, and the close through a straight line method. I actually have a video on that through the straight line method, how to go from the initial call to the closing of the call. So I encourage you to watch that. Now, there's a motorcycle that just rode by, so please forgive that noise. But number 3 is I like to call doctor-patient scenario. Basically, you become a problem solver. You identify what the problems the customers have that they may know they have, or you may bring up some ones they didn't know they have that's hurting their business, right? So now you take all the facts, you listen to what they say, you write down your notes, and you start to give them solutions verbally. So you start to become a problem solver. They're the patient, you're the doctor. That's what number 3 is. Number 4 is, this is where skills come in. And understanding and wisdom and knowledge comes in. You start to create certain emotions in your customer. Then you have to justify that emotion with logic. Then you have to tap into the greed button. But at the end of the day, you start to show solutions through your words and your actions. I like to call that is you make it about them. You make it about the sales process. You make it about the customer. How? You listen to what they say, you write down the problems they have, and then you repeat what their problem is so that you letting them know you understand what their problem is. But you better have the right solution for them. Does that make sense? Now, number 5 is you become what I call a great anticipator. It's like being a chess player in sales. I know when I ask a certain question, I know a certain response that I'm going to get. When I ask a certain question, I know what the right answer is. And if they give me the answer that's not it, I let them know about that. You start to anticipate how to create the emotion. What you want them to tell you. What they're going to disclose. They may lead into other things. That'll lead into buying questions. That may lead into some objections that are not really objections. But at that point, you start to become a master at rebuttals and taking words and putting them in a way and saying them in a way that creates the emotion, that creates the vision. You have to do that because your words is all you have. And it's the most powerful thing. It has to create all those things. So that's what that is. Number 6 is through the process, this is what you should focus on besides the customer and the process, that every single step you take, everything you say, every objection you deal with, that you're increasing your value, that you're earning trust, that they respect what you do, that they want to buy and invest in you, that they want you to be their guy. That's what number 6 is, that you are becoming and are a valuable asset to them. Is that you? If not, guess what? It's not too late. And then number 7 is you get the customers to do 2 things. Take massive action and ownership of the solution. They have to want to own the services you are offering. They have to want to own the solutions that you're offering. That they know it's going to help their business. And if you're able to master and learn the art of storytelling, what are your rewards? Number 1 is you build tremendous win-win relationships. Number 2 is you start to increase your sales volume. Number 3, you start to increase your monthly cash flow. Number 4, you start to increase your annual revenue. It's a domino effect. I call it the compound effect. And number 5 is you start to generate more profits for your business. What I've learned in 30 plus years is that a lot of sales go bad doing the art of storytelling. People just don't know how to tell good stories. They either lie, cheating, and if they do get a deal, some of those deals get charged back because the owner didn't really buy it. They bought the emotion at the time, but they didn't buy the solution. You see what I'm saying? So it's important when you learn the art of storytelling. It's a powerful tool. It could be used for the wrong reasons. And there's a lot of that goes on right now, especially with this day and age right now. But it's a beautiful thing because at the end, you become valuable to every person you come in contact with. Why? Because you become a professional storyteller. You make people feel good. You get the results. You're a problem solver. All those things. People love to be around. Does that make sense? So I hope this has been helpful. I want to thank you for being part of the Martial Arts of Sales. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button below. If you believe it can help someone else, please share it with others. Also share your comments. Let me know what you think, because my goal is always to put the best content out that I can to help your business. I want to thank you for watching. Till we speak again, I say goodbye for now. This is Paul Cruz with the Martial Arts of Sales. Have a great evening. Bye, guys.